First meal in the bug out. This is my new pack. Frame is bull pack frame. So let me set it down and we'll go through it. Okay, as promised, let me lay down on sticks here, it's not too comfortable. I'm gonna go through my pack. This is my bug out bag. This is the new modular system that I was talking about. The snake I killed still wiggling back there. But dinner's wiggling. But here we go, we're gonna go into it. I've got a frying pan, and this is it's a folding buck saw. Now keep in mind that this is a all-inclusive kit. This is a long-term bug out bag to stay in the woods indefinitely for my area. Okay, so yours may be different. This is for one person. Yours may be for a group of people, your whole family. But this is just a folding buck saw. I know you've seen them. They come in real handy during the winter when you're trying to process a lot of wood. But so that would be a winter item. Now this top part, you've seen it. If you watch my videos, Thanksgiving I think last year, this is my complete MSS system, my military sleep system, and it's in a Cabela's dry bag. I think this is the large. Fantastic piece of kit. I can't say enough about this. This is a great piece of kit to put your MSS system into. And this is my new Tent Smith's oilskin tarp. And I've just got 4 aluminum stakes and my guideline inside here, and I got a watch cap that I just threw in there in case you get cold, put a watch cap on. So let me spread this tarp out and we'll go through the contents on the pack. So in this front pouch here, it's just an extra pack that I can use. I can throw on the frame and use it as just a regular little backpack or a day pack or a scout pack after I set up camp. But in the meantime, it handles all my expendables. Oh, I'd say all of them, but most of my expendables is in this pack. And it's just an old German raindrop pattern. It has little clips on it that I can just clip on the back of my pack down here, right up here. It just clips on there, and I strap it to the frame. It's just a great little day pack or a scout pack. If you throw a few things in there, especially on a hunting trip, I throw some bags in there and some rope in case I kill a deer or something. But I just got some mosquito repellent, some freeze-dried food. That's the Teton barbecue teriyaki. It's pretty good stuff. I got a couple of books here. Occupy Your Mind. A pound of teriyaki beef jerky. 2 MREs. These are the heat MREs. This one is the pot roast, and this one is the chicken and dumplings. I've got my alcohol stove, some additional alcohol for the stove in my little cook kit. Got some peanuts and some ramen noodles and a spark plug wrench for my motor. Now that's what I keep in this pack. And this is a pretty much a water resistant pack. You can just put everything in there and roll this up and put it in there, and just like this. And it's very water resistant. I mean, you'd have to just about submerge it to get your contents wet. So I really like that pack. But that's what's in that. Now this next one, let me move the camera up a little bit. Now this is a ammo box that I got at a second-hand store. I think I paid like $10 for it. I didn't pay much for it. But it's just a plastic, very heavy-duty ammo box. And I don't know, it's probably an 8 or maybe a 7-inch by a little over a foot maybe. I don't have the exact dimensions, but it has a rubber seal all the way around it. Great box, heavy duty. Even if you wanted to do a cache, say you was on a bug out and you wanted to cache some things before you was going into some areas that you didn't want to carry out all your kit, this will be a good box to bury, and it would protect all your stuff in here until you can get back to it. But I have a book on trees, Peterson's Field Guide to Wild Edible Plants. Now again, this is a long-term bug out survival kit, okay? And medicinal plants and herbs. Very good books. If you don't have them, you should have them books or something similar to that. Now this is my hoist kit. It's got pulleys, assemblies on this that I can hoist a deer up or any animal I need to hoist up off the ground so that I can butcher it. That's what that's there for. A mosquito net. And this right here is a bowstring, and we'll show you the bow here in a little bit. Yes, I have a bow in this kit. An extra knife. Now this is the same knife that I skinned the hog with. This is my favorite bushcraft knife. Only thing is I changed the handle on it. Okay? So we'll talk about my cutting tools separately, so we'll put that over there and keep up with the cutting tools. Some heavy duty bank line for cordage. A set of Bushnell binoculars, a very good set of binoculars. A fishing kit. Now since I'm on the river, I have quite a few. I got some large hooks, some very small hooks, some flies, some fishing line, some heavy duty fishing lines, all kinds of sinkers, and a little multi-tool for so little pliers is what it is. So just a little bit more on more of a fishing kit. This is my double hammock, and inside here I've got my straps for the hammock too. I'll put it up and show you how I do that. That's the same one I used on that first hang of the 2014. I have a large, and I mean large, this is probably about a 3 foot by 3 foot bandana. I have a small zebra pot, and inside here I've got Red's rings. If you've seen my videos, I showed you how to make these. Some additional Ziploc bags, some coffee, tea, some seasonings and things like that. That's in my pot. This is my main pot. And I have a .22 pistol with me, so I've got, these are, I think these hold 100 cartridges. So I've got 200 cartridges. And I've got it assorted into, I got 22 shorts, I've got 22 shot, I got about 100 shot, and I've got some just hollow points, standard hollow points. It's kind of a mixed bag, and I also have more in my pouch in my pistol, but we'll go through that in a minute. I also have the lane arms, the adapter for the 12 gauge to 22. So I can either shoot 22s in my New England Arms partner, or in my Ruger 22 single action pistol. Titanium spork, and I've got additional shotgun shells. I've got mostly small game loads. I've got maybe 3 or 4 slugs and a couple of double aught bucks, but most of it's small game loads. Now this is where I'm going to get probably most of my camp meat. I've got 4 110 conibears in the bottom of this can. Okay, now this can doesn't end there. This lid comes off. Well, it does come off, and we could use this as a water container. I can go down and get plenty of water in that and keep it and just filter it and boil it as I need it. There's just a lot of things that you can use with this as a container. Now if you could get one of these in metal that was waterproof, or yeah, that's waterproof, it's not resistant, it's waterproof, then that's even 10 times better. Poncho, my ever-present Wetterling's small forest axe. And here is a 30-liter dry bag. It was orange. Didn't like the orange, so I painted it, and you can see the orange trying to come through. So the paint didn't work too well, but it's not as bright as it was. And in here, the ever-present small little kit. That's a necessity kit. And a toiletry bag. And in there I've got deodorant. If you've seen my other kits, then you know what's in there. It's just different and sundries. Toothbrush, toothpaste, comb, deodorant, just all kinds of. I even got a little vial of pain medicine in there, and Pepsi. Now, granted, a lot of this is going to be Expendables. It's going to wear out. But I've got an air mattress here and my blanket. And inside my blanket I've got my clothes. Now this is the Primal Gear Unlimited bow. Now if you haven't seen this, go to the Pathfinder School, Dave Canterbury's YouTube channel, and he's got a very good demonstration on this bow. It's a very solid bow. This one's the 55 pound, and of course you saw the bowstring there, and I've got enough cordage to make another bowstring if I had to. But that is also a backup for procuring meat. And I've got arrows in here, the takedown arrows, from the Pathfinder School. I think I've got 3 rolled up in this blanket. I'm getting off the camera here. But inside this blanket is all my clothes. Extra pair of socks, some underwear, about 3 or 4 shirts, a towel, some pants, just an extra set of full clothes with some extra shirts in here. So those are my main kits. Now in my haversack I've got a sewing needle with some thread, just initial thread here and here. And all that does is just keep this flap closed, so as I've got some moist towelettes and some paper towels in there for in case of emergency while I'm out tramping in the woods on a scout or whatever. I've got about 100 foot of paracord. I've got my water bottle and my Espit titanium cup and my little pot that you've seen in previous videos. I got my saw, and I got another backup knife, my tinder bag that I made. There's some of my tinder. I got this idea from Derek Cafaria, the Sarge. He made one on his channel the other day, so I said, hey, I can do that too. So I just made a little tinder bag, and it's got some jute twine in here, some fat wood, some horseshoe fungus, some charred lamp wick, and so on and so forth in there, and a little amount of birch bark in there. I'm trying to go through this quick because I don't want to waste up a lot of time going through this kit, but everybody seems to like the kits. I don't know. Hey, maybe I should just do kit videos. I don't know. But that's no fun just doing kit videos. I mean, I like kits, but okay. I got headlamps and batteries, a meal bank bag. You've seen those work. Some snacks in case you get low blood sugar. Some extra cordage. My lid for my cook pots. A fire kit, and here I've got a flint and steel kit. It's just some steel that I had an old knife blade that broke on me during test, so I whacked it off, and that's my steel. I've got some charred lamp wick, some cotton cloths, some flints, jute twine, some chaga, and just some other various things in here for my flint and steel kit. And also, this is a tin that I could char. I could char some punk wood or some additional char cloth if I wanted to. I've got cotton bandanas and all kinds of stuff that I could use. But I put that little Ranger man around it. Now it's virtually waterproof. Okay. And the ever-present garbage bag and some additional cordage. Okay. Now, in my belt kit, I've got, of course, my hog's tooth. This is the Easy Lap, I think. Yeah, this is the Easy Lap diamond rod, a 3/8 ferrule rod. This is a 22 Ruger single action 22, and inside here I've got some additional 22 shells in a bag, a compass, my multi-tool, and a DC3 sharpening hone. Okay, so let me kind of get all this stuff cleaned up a bit, and I'll lay out my cutting tools, and we'll go through that. I also have a little deal of skeeter dope there as well. So let me clean this up a bit, and then we'll go through my cutting tools. Now, my cutting tools, this is the little neck knife, the little boning knife. I just replaced the handle on it. I never liked that glow-in-the-dark handle, so I just put some nice tiger striped maple on it with black liners, and that's it's probably one of my favorite just multi-purpose knives, and you'll see it'll be around my neck most of the time. This is my favorite bushcraft knife. I just love this. It's made out of 1/8 inch 1095 steel. I did replace the handle. It had an OD green micarta handle, so I replaced it with some nice maple. This is curly maple. It kind of got a tiger stripe look to it, but it is curly maple with black liners, and I just love this knife, the feel, the balance of it. Great carving knife. Has a Scandi grind. It's the only Scandi grind that I have ever found, even the ones that I've made, that doesn't chip or hasn't rolled on me. And it's just one of those things that all the stars lined up on this knife, and it turned into a very, very nice knife. Now this one is a new knife. If you've watched my Facebook, you've seen this, and also I think I put it on Google. This is 01 tool steel, 5/32, full flat grind. Left the heat treat marks on the top part of it. Tiger stripe maple with black liners. I think this is going to be a very good skinning blade. So that's what I designed and made this for myself to use it as a skinning knife. But that fits in that little sheath very nicely. And of course everybody knows the hog's tooth. Favorite camp knife by far is this hog's tooth. And if it's not on my belt, it is in my pack somewhere. My favorite tool as far as multi-tools is the Wave, Leatherman Wave. I always have it in my pocket or somewhere around me. I have this somewhere close by. If I have my belt, I usually have it in that little deal there. And in my pocket, just a more large Stockman, made from 1095 steel, holds a good edge, just a great little pocket knife for just doing all kinds of little tasks with that you don't want to mess up your skinning blade. So those are the cutting tools that I have. Of course, the axe, and you saw the little folding saw and the buck saw. So those are the ones that I have. Okay, and in my pocket I have the garbage bag that I usually have, and my cell phone in a little waterproof pouch. Okay, now that is my kit. Now let's talk about the bull pack frame. Let me reposition the camera. I did bring some luxury items with me. I brought a chair, a cooler with some ice in it, in case I do kill some game, and I'll be able to ice it down. So let me reposition the camera and let's talk about this bull pack frame. Since I am in a boat, and I brought a chair and just luxuries that you really wouldn't take with you on a bug out, but hey, I'm cheating. It's all right. This is my deal. I can cheat if I want to. All right, but anyway, this is the bull pack frame, and I know some people say that $200 is too much to spend for just a frame, but for my needs, it is perfect. It weighs next to nothing, and you see all the gear that I have on here. There is no doubt that this gear would last as long as you need it to. I mean, this is some solid stuff. Has a very thick shoulder straps that doesn't hurt your shoulders. It's rated to carry 200 pounds. And once I get to camp, the idea is that I can take my modular system apart and build my camp, and I can use this to go off and get game and pack it back to the camp. Because usually when I hunt, I have to pack it out of wherever I'm at to the boat or back to camp or somewhere. So I usually have a pack. But this gives me more versatility. And I think versatility is the key. That's what my mindset has changed to, is versatility. I don't want to be stuck in some certain way that I have to set up camp, that I have to make sleeping arrangements, that I have to pack out. That this, I can pack it so many different ways that it's bound to meet some situation that I come across. And that's what my mindset has changed to, is versatility. So that is my modular system, and it could be rearranged and set up in many different ways, but that is how I packed it up. And it weighs, like I say, 60, 65, 67 pounds, something like that. fully loaded. Now, that is for a 365-day bug out. I mean, that is with any and everything that you're going to need to stay out for several months at a time through any kind of weather conditions in my area. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hope it wasn't too long of a video. But anyway, that's my kit. Now I'm going to set up camp, and I'll show you what camp looks like once I set it up. So stick with me, and this is probably going to be another video. But if it is, you guys take plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. Talk to you in a little bit.